Best way to introduce yourself during an interview. How to introduce yourself and answer during an interview in order to get the job or get the contract. By God's grace, in today's video, I wish to share with you a simple strategy and way that you can actually present yourself, introduce yourself, and express yourself in order to clinch an interview that you have gone. Believe me, faith without work is dead. And when we talk of work, both spiritual and physical, there is a physical activity you needed to perform in order to get what you want. And then you can actually back it up spiritually, and then surely the job will be yours. So before we go ahead in this video, please press the like button as so that others will get it. So as we know that the year is still fresh and most of us are duly looking for a job, that is why I deem it fit for me to make this video today, so that even if it is job, contract, or any other relative matter that you are attending, or you are going to be facing panel to defend your project as a student or whatever, you will be able to pass. And by God's grace, I'm using my wealth of experience, having worked in many organizations, and then by God's grace, I've not failed a single interview. I wish to share my little knowledge and experience or what has helped me to get the jobs. So if only you follow me to the end of today's video, you get that amazing information. So welcome back to Jenny Global Solution. In this channel, I discuss three important things, which are actually finance, health, and spiritual tips. In this channel, I will teach you both physical and spiritual ways of attracting money, which finding job is part of it. And then you will also learn some health tips as well as spiritual tips. So if this is the very first time you're finding yourself in this beautiful family, you're highly welcome. Please kindly hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. So without wasting our time, let's dive in. Now, certainly when you are going for a particular interview, and then maybe it's for job, contract, you know that it may not be only you. It is a competition. And because it is a competition, you are going to win and not just going to waste your time. Then you have to consider the cultural background of the people you are going to meet. Let's assume you are going to this interview in foreign company that is owned by Europeans, and then you know that one of the easiest way they greet is handshake. But when you are going to interview, why the panelists are actually, maybe let me say, Nigeria, and you know that one way or the other, for example, when you talk of Yoruba, let me put it this way, most of the time they even prostrate to greet. I'm not saying you prostrate during interview, and then maybe most they will just stand and greet you, and so on and so forth. Going there to offer handshake, most culture in Nigeria even believe that it's only the elder that should even first of all stretch out handshake for someone, and there's somebody who want to employ you, even if you are older than that person, to an extent is your superior in that professional organization or in that particular professional area. So I won't advise you to offer handshake, but if actually you are dealing with people that are Europes, you can actually, as soon as you enter, offer your handshake with a smile. But let's assume that we are talking typical of Africa, Nigeria. All you need to do is maintain eye contact. Never you have stage fright that you are afraid. Be bold enough. Then when you enter there, maintain eye contact and greet good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, everyone, good evening, everyone, depending on the people that are involved. Then you now make what I call a concise, that is very short introduction of yourself, which must involve your name, your professional background, because you must convince them how the professional background you have, or at least the experience you have gotten, have relevance with the job you want to clinch, with the job you want to take, or with the contract you actually want to win. And while doing that, you try to express enthusiasm, that you have that zeal, you have that a kind of morale and commitment to do the job and do it to the best of your knowledge. And then you can talk about the highest skills you possess that actually relates to that particular job that you are seeking for, and then make sure that all through there is positivity in your tone. Let me give you a kind of practical example. You should also consider the qualification that is actually written concerning that particular job. Let's say, for instance, you have a PhD, but the qualification that is needed is just first degree. And then because you have looked for a job and you couldn't find, you want to use your first degree to secure that job, then you have to lay aside other further qualification you have, like masters and PhD. Maybe when you get into the company first, you will not know how to present it, because number 2 in 48 laws of power say don't outshine your master. Probably when the panel or the panelists find out that you have such a bigger certificate, and most of them there don't even have it, they may not want to give you that job, even if you are the most qualified, because actually they will feel that when they give you this job, that you are coming to take their position. So what are you going to do? Immediately you enter, you greet, good morning everyone, with smile in your face. Listen, I am the one looking for a job. Now, my name is Jennifer. Of course, you know Chioma Chidozie. I'll simply say, I am Jennifer Chioma Chidozie. I have a degree in economics. Probably they have advertised a position in economics. And sorry, I will use profession I know very well because I've been a teacher. So I'll come in and say, hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Mrs. Jennifer Chioma Chidozie. I hold a degree in economics education, and I have over 20 years teaching experience in both schools of international repute and national schools. And then I have strong background in teaching because I won several awards in different places I've taught, and by God's grace, the WAEC result of the children I've taught in different secondary school is there to speak for me. And you can always contact my former schools, which are outlined in my CV, in order to find more about me. You know, it depends on you whether you have worked before. You can add this one. If you have not worked before, you don't need to add it. And how you disengage from those jobs matters a lot. If you did not disengage very well, you may not need to add that, because when they go to find out, they tell them this one, he took salary, absconded, he didn't write resignation. When they tell any negative story about you, you are finished. But once you know you exited well from that job, and the one way or the other, you are okay with them, then you mention this. But assuming that you don't have any experience at all, you can just say, I am so. I hold a degree in so. Even though I have not yet worked in any place, but I believe if you give me opportunity, it takes one day for someone to start having experience. I will not disappoint you, because I'm optimistic and enthusiastic to help in the growth and development of this your company. How you answer matters a lot. I remember the first time I finished school and wanted to work as a teacher in a school, they were like saying it's only experienced teacher they normally take. I now say ma, because it's a woman that is the proprietress that owns the school that is doing that interview. Ma, how can anyone have experience if a platform is not given to that person? Why not give me opportunity? I think that people normally place people on probation. If I did not perform, then you can actually discharge me and I'll go. That word alone was what hit that woman. She decided to give me a chance. But do you know that I taught that school only 1 year, but taught 4 different classes only that 1 year, because each time she would promote me to a higher class when she saw my capacity. But if I was not given that opportunity at all, how would they know? So don't allow, even if they write experience or no experience, don't allow that to intimidate you. How you present yourself and defend yourself during that interview will even make them to drop the person that have all the experience and still pick you. It depends on your presentation, your outlook, and your positivity. And again, once you are going for interview, have that positive mind that this job is mine. If I thought they are going to employ anybody, if I thought they are going to give anybody this contract, that it is me. I am not going there to waste my time. I'm going there to take my job and my appointment letter. That positive demeanor alone is enough to give you that particular job. So try this, and I am waiting for your testimony in the comment section as you begin to search for a job, because I know that some of us wish to change to a better job. We wish to increase our monthly income by getting a job, and then some of us are pushing contracts, and may God give you any one of them and every one of them that you are looking for. Probably by next video, I'll be sharing with you how you can do the spiritual protocol or direction you follow to make sure you get that particular job, because I'm only sharing now the physical aspect. So please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe and hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Comment on this video, share it to everyone. My share be helping a lot of people. As you do so, may God bless you.